A good neighbor to nearby downtown Phoenix. We're at State Farm Stadium here in Glendale, Arizona. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Arizona Cardinals. Both teams still searching for that first win of the season. One of them is going to find it here as we're off in week 2. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
No touchdown.
On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
No touchdown.
Blown back, it's the handoff. Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Has him on the quick hitter. This does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely, and that'll be a touchback.
On 1, ready?
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Play action now. Burrow. Flushed out of the pocket. Throw finds Jamar Chase. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Gun.
They go to Barkley again. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll run it here. It's Todd Brooks. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Look at that power, deep left side. Oh, he's got it, it's in close. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that.
Oh, and it's no good. So an early hiccup after the touchdown as the score will stay at 6-0. Probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up.
Yo, touch that. Trimmer. Yo, touch.
And off to Benson to start the drive. Cuts it to the right sideline. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
Great. Set.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Geno Stone picks it off. And the Bengals will take over as he records his first interception of our season. First and 10 from the 32.
Here we go.
A carry by Brooks to start the drive. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Here we go.
First down, and they go right back to him. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Here we go. Right 80.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that, and he's there for the interception. Buda Baker picks it off.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Short pass brought in. There he goes, right sideline. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Returnable from the 1. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Let's get set. Got it.
Shaking off the pick quickly. Who's going to throw? Chased out to his right. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. So 2nd down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26.
Gun. Got it. Right 80. 11. Stop.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. He takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
On third down, here's Burrow. It's a screen to Barkley. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Here we go.
First down, a run with Barkley. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
Burrow from the gun. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
On one, ready?
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Let's get set.
Burrow to the air now. He's comped, and it's Higgins again. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
A quick slant. Here's Gesicki. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. Catch is made in close. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. So they'll be facing 2nd and goal coming up as we reach the end of one. It's an early lead for the Cardinals. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. We're all set to bring you the second quarter. The Bengals well within striking distance. To the air again, it's Burrow. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. This one intended for the running back. And now it'll be 3rd and goal. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times.
It's another first-half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off Reed Blankenship. He's at midfield. And the Cardinals are finally dragged down after the turnover and a great return back to the opposing 35. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at the 30.
Benching now from the gun. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Forced out to his right. Hits him on the in route. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Next with Harrison again. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
180.
They give on second to Benson. And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals parlay the interception into points. Trey Benson, the touchdown. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. No problems on the extra point there. And the Cardinals grow their lead to 8.
14, Bengals 6.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Set to return. Here's Anaya Smith. He's got a lane up past the 30. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
On one, ready?
So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34. Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. Escapes the pocket. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up second down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, second and 10. Now Burrow. Finds him over the middle. And this is taken ahead to the 37. Darius Robinson there to make the tackle.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Third down, they need 7. They'll throw, third and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Cardinals into formation. It's first and 10. They'll begin this drive with Benson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Great. Set. Anyway,
Hurts now from the gun. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. That's going to leave him with a tough third and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Great. Set. Anyway,
On third down, it's Hurts. Absolutely fires this one right side. Another drop. The last two plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this fourth down. The Cardinals out for the punt. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Get some space around midfield. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They get 23 on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
11, mighty.
Going to the ground again on first. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Burrow setting to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. He works it down to the 37. It was Reed Blankenship making the stop.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Gun. Stop. 11 MT. Take. 11 MT. Stop.
Third and short, it's Burrow. This connects with Higgins. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Bengals have a first down.
First down. A gain of 16 yards.
11.
First down, Cincinnati.
Right 80.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Getting out, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
11 MT. Stop.
Burrow back to throw. Right side cut by Higgins. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right in the double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
A 4-yard gain. It's fourth down.
Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number one. More from State Farm Stadium after this. And on fourth down, out comes the Bengals field goal team and Evan McPherson. It's a 38-yarder from the left hash. McPherson's kick is good, and that gets them back within 5.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here, but they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker gets to pad his stats a little bit, the high percentage make.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. First and 10 coming up. Shotgun snap for Hurts. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up second down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. It was Geno Stone up there to make that play. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Great. Hey, let's go.
Back to throw, Hurts. It's his running back. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. 1st and 10 from the 43. Hurts. Downfield, that finds Shaheed. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, Every defense will go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot to give your quarterback a chance.
Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals grow their lead just before halftime. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
And when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Looking to tack on the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cardinals push the lead up to 12. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Here's Smith on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32.
Here we go. Can. 11 MT. Got.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Gun.
First and 10 at the 42.
Burrow from the gun. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down. On second and 10, Burrow again. Completed over the middle. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. We've set it down from 37.
Here we go.
First down, Burrow to throw. On the quick slant here, it's Higgins. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Here we go.
Again, it's Burrow. Buys time, rolling right. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
After the incompletion, second and 10 from the 22.
Here we go.
To throw again, it's Burrow. It's a screen to Barkley. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. The final timeout taken by the Bengals. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Offense up to the line fast.
11 MT. 12.
Final throw before the break. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals making a one-score game before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Now the offense and Burrow coming to the line, looking to tack on 2 more.
Here we go.
The Bengals will line up for the
Setting him up the middle. But he's not going to reach the end zone, so they get 6, but not an extra 2 just before the break. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
35-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Don't touch it. Hey, let's go, let's go.
One final shot before the half. On the move, headed right. He's running with it. And he's going to be driven out of bounds to end this second quarter, Brock. Defenders got there, but not before a pretty nice pickup. See if they can build off that in the second half. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
On 1, ready?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Gun. Shot.
Third quarter is going to start with a run by Barkley. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Shot.
Here's another carry for Barkley. And they drop him after just a yard. 2nd down.
On 2. Here we go. Shot.
Looking to throw, Burrow. Finds Higgins for another grab. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Teammates notice when they got a guy willing to take it on the chin to get rid of the pass. That's a pass that's going to earn a lot of points with the other 10 players, not just today, but when they go back and watch that play on tape.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
A little outside their comfort zone to try a field goal, so instead they're going for this on 4th down. Back to throw it. It's caught. Chase has it. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down. They pull off the conversion.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
11. Here we go. Shot.
On the give, it's Brooks. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. We're going to wind up losing yards on this play. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Short pass brought in. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Gun. Shot. It's hot.
Working inside the red zone. He will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals find the end zone for 6. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's first and 10.
Great, set. I don't anyone, huh? Take the floor, take the floor.
Here's Hurts. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it'll be second down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Throwing here, Hurts. Right side, Shaheed's got it. And he's brought down after a short gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
It's Hurts once again. Finding Shaheed, back-to-back plays. It's a small gain up to the 38. Tackle made by Demetrius Knight.
Well, that's a modest little drag route. But if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
180, 180.
And again, here's Hurts. It's caught by Harrison. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up fourth down.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Now, not a traditional spot we see teams going for it, but they only need a few inches. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
One thing you cannot say, Kate, about this offense is they're not bold. That was a bold decision. One, they trusted the big guys up front, and they moved the sticks.
First and 10 from the 43. Hurts now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Easy, 63, bad.
Third and long for him here. That's grabbed inside the 30. He gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Has it down close. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
That's good for a Cardinals first down. First down and goal to go.
Benson does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing. Nope.
Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Logan Wilson has it. And the Bengals will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
So we're through 3 here. The Bengals with it. They've got the lead, but this game is close. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend's pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here we go.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. He's got Gesicki complete. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
All set to go now from the 35. Burrow now on 1st down. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete. Trying to get it to T. Higgins, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
On 2nd and 10 now, it's Burrow. He rolls to his right. Has it downfield. It's Chase. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Gun.
To the air again, it's Burrow. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. He gets 16 yards on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Hands off here for Brooks. Well, he had to power through one tackler just to get back to the line that time.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Burrow to the air now. Gets it to him on the screen. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage too.
Leading 4 here on 3rd down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. This connects with Higgins. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route from man coverage.
From the red zone on 1st. And he's got it. Has a way out for it, but touchdown. The Bengals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. There was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he found his man.
Yeah, that was an ill-advised decision, but when you give your receiver a chance, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust your guys are better than theirs.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Logan Wilson has it. And the Bengals get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman 1 time that game.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Here we go.
Burrow back to throw. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Here's Brooks. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, it did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Oh, out and quick there. They bring him to the turf. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
On 2.
Here is Brooks. And he got what he could there, only to the 14. It's only 1 yard on the run, partner, and that's going to leave him with a tough 4th and goal. Big moment coming up for Evan McPherson on this attempt. He connected once and a good chance here. This is inside of 35. McPherson's kick is good. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Completed to his running back. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
46-yard line.
Great, set.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Wilson on a slant. Breaks the tackle, he's got space ahead. Into the red zone. He does it, touchdown Arizona. The Cardinals now within 1 score in the 4th. touchdown was only a part of it, Brock. They're going to go for 2 now and try to make this just a field goal game.
Will line up for the two-point conversion.
Hurts looking to throw. And he's got it. That gets him 2 and puts them within a field goal here late. Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there, but get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Here we go.
They go to Barkley again. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Gun.
Burrow from the gun. He finds him on the slant. All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44. So the defense gave the clock a little bit. So they call a timeout just before our 2-minute warning. 2:04 to go. All right, one more snap here before our 2-minute warning.
Here we go. 11 MT, take. 11 MT, take.
3rd and 1, Burrow. It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Bengals only up by a few. The Bengals send out the punting unit. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. Feels this clean at the 30. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They get 19 on that pickup. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Here he is to throw. There's a screen to Benson. Oh, he lost the football! And the Bengals get to it! Only a little bit of a run after he recovered the fumble, but their offense is going to be happy as they take over possession.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
New set of downs for him from the 31. A carry by Brooks to start the drive. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
Here we go.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. They're drawing up for him. So the Bengals take this one on the road. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final.